Then if we can continue, let's look at carbonation. Carbon. In fact, I don't mean the carbon papers that we use, especially the Lotto, those who are taking Lotto, okay, they use. No. This carbonation that you see here is different from that one. So I'll explain this one to you. Not leaving out solution. Solution 2 is another type of chemical weathering or another process of what? Chemical weathering that we'll be looking at. So I've made mention of hydration, hydrolysis, oxidation, carbonation, and solution. Is that okay? So we'll delve into them one after the other. And I believe when we do that, or when we are done with that, we indeed achieve our objective. So we have stated the processes of chemical weathering. It means that objective there has been dealt with. Is that okay? Are we good to go? Good. Now, let's take the hydration. When we talk of the hydration, what does that mean as a process of chemical weathering? This is the process whereby rocks absorb water into their molecular structure. Okay? When the minerals in these rocks take in water, when I say taking water, I don't mean the minerals in the rocks have drunk water. In other words, they have what? Absorbed water, as the first sentence stated. So when the minerals in these rocks take in water, they expand, thereby causing internal stress. Internal stress is here again. Thereby causing internal stress in the rock. Okay? Continuous absorption of water weakens. Okay? Weakens the rock and eventually causes it to crumble, to break down completely. Is that okay? Now, an example of a hydration reaction is when anhydrite, okay? And anhydrite, this is the chemical formula. I told you we are entering into chemistry. And I know most students normally don't like this. There's chemical equation and formula trying to balance their trouble. Okay? We'll not go into details as in the chemistry. No, this is just the surface one. Is that okay? So, an example of a hydration reaction is when anhydrite, which has the chemical formula CaSO4, okay, is transformed into gypsum. Gypsum is a very good mineral, okay? And gypsum, the chemical formula is CaSO4, then 2A2. Okay, that's hydrogen. Then we have one oxygen. Is that okay? You know, gypsum is used in the making of plaster of Paris. What we normally say POP. When I say POP, I don't mean the other POP. That someone has something to tell someone, but this person does not have the zeal or sort of what it takes to tell the person he wants to tell the something to. So, POP, plaster of Paris, and we use what? Gypsum. Is that okay? So we are saying that anhydrite, when it is transformed, in other words, when it reacts with water, okay, it changes from anhydrite to gypsum. So then it tells you that, yes, indeed, the chemical composition of the rock has what? Has changed. And it tells you that this is chemical weathering. Unlike physical welding, that if it is probably a handwrite, it is what? The same. Here, under chemical welding, it changes from anhydrite to gypsum. Are we good to go? One time. Now, still on hydration. Calcium sulfate is a common natural mineral which occurs in both hydrated and dehydrated states. Take note. Calcium sulfate is a common natural mineral which occurs in both hydrated and dehydrated. When we say hydrated, even human beings, we are being advised by our doctors, okay, or say our nurses, to take in more water, to keep being what? Hydrated, as we having more water. So what I'm trying to say is that sometimes this calcium sulfate has water in it. It means it is hydrated. And other times too, it is what? Dehydrated, meaning it is dry. It does not have water in it. So we have these two states as far as calcium sulfate is what? Concerned. Now, when it is dehydrated, in other words, when it is dry, it is called anhydrite, as we heard previously. Anhydrite. And gypsum, when hydrated, that is the calcium sulfate. I know someone will be asking, who says, so the calcium sulfate, what is it? I told you we are not coming to do chemistry. Is that okay? But once we move along, you understand what I'm trying to teach you. So anhydrite, when it is dry, that is the calcium sulfate. But when it is hydrated, we call it what? Gypsum. It must be noted that the minerals which absorb water give rise to new compounds. The compounds are here again. Okay? When we talk of new compounds, we are talking of the chemical composition of the rocks. Okay? This one, sometimes it is quite complex. But I believe once you study your integrated science too, you get some assistance from there. When it comes to the science students, for you, you don't have a problem because you study chemistry as one of your electives. Is that okay? An example is hematite. Hematite and iron oxide, which combines, this hematite combines with water to give limonite, which is also another iron compound. Okay? This type of weathering normally takes place in the hot, humid areas. Hot, humid areas. Please take note because you may have a question on it for you to answer questions. Oh, meaning we are done with the hydration. Okay? The process whereby the rock absorbs water into its molecular structure. And when the water, this process of absorption continues, the rock begins to what? Break down. And when it is anhydrite, in its dry, the calcium sulfate in its dry state, it becomes gypsum. Is that okay? All right, let me throw a question. I'll sort of give you a question and see whether someone is ready out there to answer. All right. Please, when you are given the opportunity to answer the question, make sure you don't listen to yourself on your television set. If possible, reduce the volume to the barest minimum. Is that okay? Or distance yourself from your TV set so that I can hear you well. Now, the first question. The decomposition or decay of parts or all the mineral components of a rock as it comes into contact with water and atmospheric gases is called chemical weathering. True or false? I repeat the question. The decomposition or decay of parts or all the mineral components of a rock as it comes into contact with water and atmospheric gases is called chemical weathering. Do you agree with this statement? If you agree, call me and tell me, yes, it is true. And if you are not to, tell me it is false. Let's go back to our main lesson. All right. So we are on hydrolysis. And what is hydrolysis? All right. I have a caller. Please, your name and where you are calling us from.
My name is calling from Volta region.
Calling from where?
Volta region.
Volta region.
Yeah.
Okay. Your name again, please.
Yeah.
Adam.
Savior.
Savior. Oh, Savior. Savior. Nice hearing you. Okay. Savior.
Yeah.
What is the answer?
True.
True.
Yeah.
Savior, you are correct. You are too much. It is true. It is true. What is the name of your school? Come again? Oh, okay. Okay, Savior.
Yeah.
I'm very happy to hear from you. Is that okay? Do tell your colleagues to watch Joy Learning as well, okay?
Okay.
Good. Good. Keep watching Joy Learning. So let me give out the next question. Carbonation is a type of chemical weathering. True or false? If you know the answer, you call me and tell me the answer. All right. So I was on hydrolysis. I said the term hydrolysis combines the prefix hydro. Hydro. Is that okay? Referring to water. I have Wisdom on the line. Wisdom, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Wisdom, it's like your voice is down. Have you eaten?
Yes. The answer is true.
The answer is true. Wisdom, you are correct. You are correct. You are correct. Wisdom.
Sir.
Where are you calling us from?
Abo.
Abo. Akachi Abo.
Yes.
One time. The name of your school?
Abo Senior High.
Abo Senior High School. That is very good. Wisdom. Are you a geography student?
Please.
Are you a geography student?
No, sir. I am visual art student.
Wow. Visual art student.
Yes.
So tell me, what's the secret behind?
Oh, one day I was watching Joy Prime. And I saw the advert, so I decided to take part.
Okay.
So today, when I watched the revision week, so I took my notebook, and whatever you are doing, I was following it on the television.
Wonderful. Wisdom, let me clap for you. Hey, visual art students having much interest in studying geography. Then, in fact, the geog students, if you don't call and answer the questions like something, we shall see. Wisdom, I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed. I hope to hear from you some other time, okay?
Okay, you.
All right. Regards to all those around. So, if Wisdom has answered that question, let me give you another one. The most important agent of chemical weathering is A, gravity, B, water, as someone would say water, Then C, air. D, erosion. Which one is the answer? The most important agent of chemical weathering. Okay, back to our main lesson. So, I was explaining the hydrolysis, and I was saying that when you take the noun hydrolysis, the prefix is hydro, as has been captured here. Intiamwa, how are you?
And you?
I'm also fine by God's grace. Intiamwa, where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Barikesi.
Barikesi, that is Kumasi, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Intiamwa, what's the name of your school?
St. Joseph Seminary, Mambon.
One time. Tell us the answer.
The answer is B, water.
B, water. You are correct. Intiamwa, you are correct. You are correct. Intiamwa?
Yes, sir.
How many times do you watch Joy Learning within a week?
Today is my first time.
Today is your first time?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Charlie, and you are answering the questions like that. Keep watching it, okay? And call me again to answer another question. Are you a geography student?
Yes, sir.
One time. Are you in Form 3?
No, sir. Form 2.
Form 2. Then by the time you get to Form 3, hey, Charlie, I wish you all the best in your studies, okay? Good. Another question. After a series of freezing and thawing, rock may be broken into pieces in a process called, I repeat the question. After a series of freezing and thawing, rock may be broken into pieces in a process called A, frost action, B, pressure release, C, root wedging, D, thaw effects. Which one is the answer? If you know the answer, you call me, then you tell the whole world. Good. All right. So hydro, which prefixes the noun. Yeah, I have a call on the line. Please, your name and where you are calling us from.
I'm Abu Bakr Al-Hassan, calling from Upper West Region.
Al-Hassan, calling from Upper West Region.
Yeah.
Good. Al-Hassan.
Okay.
What is the answer?
The answer is A, frost action.
Frost action. Charlie, thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. In fact, my students, you are good. You are too much. You are too much. Another question. The last time when I started giving out the questions, you guys, you did not allow me to even continue with the main lesson. You were eager to answer. That means you are really following the lesson. Which of the following is not a process of chemical weathering? I repeat, which of the following is not a process of chemical weathering? A, hydrolysis. B, abrasion. C, oxidation. D, hydration. Which one is the answer? Call me and tell the whole world the answer that you have. Elvis.
Yes.
Elvis, how are you?
Please, I'm fine.
Good. Where are you calling us from?
Elvis, how are you? Please, I'm fine.
Now, Elvis, you know something? Before I started giving the questions out, I did say something. That lower the volume of your TV set, or if you want to help me, you distance yourself from your TV set. Okay?
Okay.
Good. Yes, now I can hear you. Elvis, let me repeat the question. Which of the following is not a process of chemical weathering? A, hydrolysis. B, abrasion. C, oxidation. D, hydration. Which one is the answer?
Please, the answer is B, abrasion.
Abrasion. You are correct, Elvis. You are correct. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Elvis, on the line. Tell me what abrasion is. Can you do that?
Please, I'm not a geography student. I'm a business student.
Hey, you are a business student?
Yeah.
Charlie, let me clap for you. Let me clap for you. So Elvis, how come you have developed interest in studying geography?
No, you see, this it's like this topic is under science. That is why I'm also trying to study it.
It's like what?
It is a topic under science.
Oh, okay. It's under science.
Yeah.
Exactly. You are right. You are right. Charlie, thumbs up once again. Okay? Good. Okay. The next question. Oxidation is effective in the weathering of rocks which contain, this one I've not got there in the main lesson. I want to see the one who will be able to answer. Hey, someone is on the line. Oh, Vera. Oh, Vera. Sorry about that. Please call again. Call again. I will give you the opportunity to answer. So, oxidation is effective in the weathering of rocks which contain A, carbonic acid and sodium, B, silica and aluminium. I have a caller on the line. Please, your name and where you are calling us from.
I'm Desley.
Desmond.
Desley.
Charlie, speak up a bit. Or you have not eaten this evening?
And I've eaten.
Oh, okay. So, what is the answer?
It's E.
C. A. Carbonic acid and sodium.
Yes, sir.
Listen to the question. Oxidation is effective in the weathering of rocks which contain A, carbonic acid and sodium, B, silica and aluminium, C, iron and magnesium compounds, D, sulfur and nitrogen compounds. Tell me the answer.
C.
What?
C.
C, you are correct. You are correct. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Iron and magnesium compounds. Is that okay?
Yes.
Good. Charlie, tell your colleagues to keep watching Joy Learning, okay?
Okay, sir.
Good. You didn't tell me your school, the name of your school.
St. Hubert Seminary.
Saint.
Hubert Senior High.
Oh, okay. That is good. Charlie, keep studying hard, okay?
Okay, sir.
Good. Now, the next question. The weathering process that is dominant in high mountain regions is known as, it means we have other weathering processes, but we have a particular one that is dominant. Hey, my students are, Alasan is on the line already. Alasan.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Charlie. I like the vim. So, Alasan, listen to the question. The weathering process that is dominant in high mountain regions is known as A, hydrolysis, B, frost action, C, oxidation, D, exfoliation. Which one is the answer?
Oh.
Come again. Hello, Alasan.
It's exfoliation.
Exfoliation.
Yeah.
Oh, I was shown. Alasan, the exfoliation, it is wrong. Let me give you another chance. Hey, Clement is on the line. Hello, Clement. Oh, sorry about that, Clement. We've lost you. Please call again. Call again. My producer will let you in. Okay? All right. So, whoever knows the answer should call and tell us the answer. The weathering process that is dominant in high mountain regions is known as A, hydrolysis, B, frost action, C, oxidation, and D, exfoliation. I have a call on the line, please. Your name and where you are calling us from. Hello? Are you there?
Yes.
Good. Yeah, I think the first lady calling, right?
Yes.
Good. Please speak up a bit. What is your name?
Asana.
Asana?
Yes.
That is good. Asana, what is the name of your school?
Japan Academy.
Wow. Asana, what is the answer?
The answer is frost action. B.
Frost action. Excellent. You are correct. Hi. In fact, today, my students, you are too much. But please, I know I'll get time to go to the main lesson. You guys are not giving me the chance at all. It means you have really understood the lesson. Okay. Which of the following is not a process of physical weathering? What it means is that all that I'm going to make mention of are types of physical weathering, but there's a particular one which is not a process of physical weathering or type of physical weathering. Hey, Sharif is already on the line. Sharif,
Sir,
how are you?
fine, thank you.
Which form are you? Form 1, 2, or 3?
Form 1.
Form 1. And you are studying geography in school, right?
Yes, please.
That is good. The name of your school?
St. John's Grammar.
St. John's Grammar. Accra, right?
Yeah.
That is good. Just by the roadside. Okay, Sharif. Tell me the answer. Which of the following is not a process of physical weathering? A. Block disintegration. B. Frost action. C. Hydration. D. Exfoliation. Which one is the answer?
Hydration.
Hydration. You are correct. You are correct, Sharif. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Charlie, keep watching Joy Learning, okay? And I know by the time you get to Form 3 to sit down to take the WASI, you really make a difference. All right. Now, another question. Which of the following is caused by mechanical weathering? I repeat. Which of the following is caused by mechanical weathering? A. Loess. B. Canyon. C. Exfoliation dome. D. Inselbeck. Call and tell me the answer. Quickly, let's go to the main lesson. Yeah, so hydro, referring to water with a suffix lesses, okay, lesses, which is derived from a Greek word. So it tells you that the lesses is what? A Greek word, meaning to loosen, dissolve, or break down. Are you getting it? So the prefix hydro refers to water, and then the suffix lesses means, yeah, I have a caller on the line. Please, your name and where you are calling us from.
Please, my name is Cletus, and I'm coming from Boliga.
Cletus from Boliga. Wow. Wow. Cletus, which of the following is caused by mechanical weathering? A. Loess. B. Canyon. C. Exfoliation dome. And D. Inselbeck. Which one is the answer? Uh-huh. One, two. Cletus, are you there?
Hello?
Yeah. Which one is the answer?
Please,
I should repeat the question for you, right?
Lower.
Should I repeat it for you?
Hello?
Yeah, hello, I can hear you. Should I read out the question to you again?
Yes.
Okay, Cletus, pay rapt attention. Which of the following is caused by mechanical weathering? But you understand mechanical weathering? A. Loess. B. Canyon. C. Exfoliation dome. D. Inselbeck. Which one is the answer?
Loess.
Cletus, are you sure?
Yes.
Do you know what a loess is? Cletus, I'm giving you another chance. Loess is wrong. Godfred. Oh, sorry about that. Please call again. All right. So back to the main lesson. In fact, Cletus, I'm giving you another chance, so think about it and call me. And tell me the answer. Whoever is ready should just call and tell me the answer. All right. So when we say hydrolysis, the hydro means water, lysis mean break down or dissolve. Therefore, we may understand. Hello, Salom. Wisdom.
Yes.
Good. Wisdom.
Yes, please.
Is it the same wisdom or a different wisdom?
The same wisdom, please.
One time, Charlie. Let's go. Which one is the answer?
Please, the answer is C.
C. What is there?
Exfoliation dome.
Exfoliation dome. One time. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Wisdom. Charlie, you are a good student. Keep studying hard, okay? And keep watching Joy Learning. The next question. The weathering process whereby rock surfaces are peeled off in layers is known as, I repeat, the weathering process whereby rock surfaces are peeled off in layers is known as A, granular disintegration, B, exfoliation, C, block disintegration, and D, oxidation. Call and tell me the answer, okay? Okay. So we may understand hydrolysis to mean a chemical reaction where water loosens or dissolves the chemical bonds within a mineral, or simply put, hydrolysis is the chemical breakdown of rocks when combined with water. That is in its simplest term, or say form. So when we talk about hydrolysis, we are talking of the chemical breakdown of rocks when these rocks come into contact with water. Is that okay? Good. Let's continue. All right. So waiting for your call. Good. So now, still on hydrolysis, the most common example of hydrolysis is feldspar. Please take note of this mineral. Feldspar. So when it comes to hydrolysis, all right, someone on the line. Please, your name and where you are calling us from.
Please, my name is Sharif.
Oh, please, I can hardly hear you.
Sharif.
Kindly speak up, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, your name again?
Sharif.
Sharif.
Yeah.
You are back, right?
Yeah.
One time. Sharif, the weathering process whereby rock surfaces are peeled off in layers is known as A, granular disintegration, B, exfoliation, C, block disintegration, and D, oxidation. Which one is the answer?
B, exfoliation.
Exfoliation. One time. You are correct, Sharif. Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Okay.
Sharif, how many times do you watch Joy Learning in a week?
Always.
Always?
Yeah.
Tale, you deserve a clap. You deserve a clap. Keep watching Joy Learning because we have you covered.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
The next question. Exfoliation occurs when rocks are subjected to. Exfoliation occurs when rocks are subjected to A, frost weathering, B, sudden release of pressure from fault, C, excessive rainstorm in the semi-arid regions, D, alternative heating and cooling of surface rock. Alternative heating and cooling of surface rock. Please, you call and tell the whole world the answer, okay? Sorry. So this is the question. Now, the main, Elvis.
Yeah.
I guess the same Elvis who is back, right?
Yes.
Okay, Elvis, which one is the answer? Elvis, are you on the line?
Yes, I'm on the line.
The question is, exfoliation occurs when rocks are subjected to A, frost weathering, B, sudden release of pressure from fault, C, excessive rainstorm in the semi-arid regions, D, alternative heating and cooling of surface rock. Which one is the answer?
The answer is D. Alternative heating and cooling of surface rock.
Alternative heating and cooling of surface rock. Excellent. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Yeah, my students, you are very, very good. Keep learning, okay? And of course, keep watching joy learning. The next question. Water has the power to split rocks because when it freezes, it A, dissolves, B, contracts, C, expands, and D, evaporates. Which one is the answer? Eunice. Clement. Clement is on the line. Clement, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Calling from where?
Koforidia.
Koforidia. That is good. The name of your school?
Omes.
Omes.
Yes.
Oyoko Methodist, right?
Yes.
That is good. Clement, which one is the answer? Water has the power to split rocks because when it freezes, it's A, dissolves, B, contracts, C, expands, D, evaporates. Which one is the answer?
C, expands.
C, expands. You are right. Thumbs up. How many of your friends have you been watching Joy Learning with? Okay. Not on the line. Let me give out another question. Chemical weathering predominates. Okay? Chemical weathering predominates. A, in areas of extreme temperatures. B, in the tropics. C, in tundra regions. D, at all latitudes. I have a caller on the line. Please, your name and where you are calling us from. Oh, sorry about that. Please call again and tell the whole world the answer. I repeat the question. Chemical weathering predominates. A, in areas of extreme temperatures. B, in the tropics. C, is it in the tundra regions? A caller on the line. Please, your name. Oh, sorry about that. Please call again, okay? So if you know the answer, you call and you tell me and the whole world the answer. Yeah, so feldspar is a common example of hydrolysis, which can be found in granite. And you know, granite is a very hard rock, changing to clay. So what we are saying is that when hydrolysis takes place, this feldspar, which is a mineral found in granite, okay, will change to clay. All because this one, a reaction has taken place. And of course, it is an example of what chemical weathering. As I keep telling you, chemical weathering, the minerals will change after the reaction has taken place. So the feldspar changes to clay. I have someone on the line. Please, your name.
My name is John.
Jones.
Yeah.
Wow. Jones, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Sir.
Great. I'm also fine by God's grace. Jones, where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Obuasi.
Obuasi. Hey, then I guess you have a lot of money, right? The minerals are there. All right. Quick one. Jones, chemical weathering predominates A, in areas of extreme temperatures. B, in the tropics. C, in tundra regions. D, at all latitudes. Which one is the answer? Oh, sorry, Jones. Jones, in fact, call back. Call back and tell us the answer. All right. So, the feldspar, see, when it rains, water seeps down into the ground and comes into contact with granite rocks. The feldspar crystals within the granite react with the water and are chemically altered to form clay minerals. And these clay minerals weaken the rocks. Do I have someone on the line?
Yeah.
Okay, your name and where you are calling us from?
Name is Sharif.
Sharif again.
Yeah.
Charlie, you want to answer all the questions. Charlie, you are too much. So, Sharif, which one is the answer?
A.
A.
Yeah.
In areas of extreme temperatures.
Yes.
Sharif, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You are sure. What makes you sure?
Because you said it's hot. Let's say it takes place in hot temperature areas.
Oh, didn't I add any noun to humid? Didn't you hear humid? Hot, humid regions. All right?
Okay, so that's...
Okay, so let me give you another chance. Which one is the answer?
So in the tropics.
In the tropics?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
In the tropics, more or less like A. The sun really shines and insolation is very high.
Yeah.
So we are left with C and D. Which one is the answer?
So C.
C, what is there? What is there?
In tundra regions.
Tundra regions. Tundra. Sarif, do you understand tundra?
No.
You don't? It's not the Toyota car that's normally called tundra, okay?
Okay.
When we talk about the tundra regions, they are the regions whereby temperature is very low. So that is how come we have water acting as a major agent of chemical weathering. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So once the temperature is very low, it means we may even have snows all over.
Yeah.
Okay? And this water will help in the chemical weathering because water is the most important agent when it comes to chemical weathering. Because we said that is when the rocks come into contact with what? Water and atmospheric gases. Is that okay?
Okay.
That's very good. That is very good. Well done. All right. In which of the following regions are exfoliation domes commonly found? In which of the following regions are exfoliation domes commonly found? A. The tundra. Tundra here again. B. Humid equatorial lands. C. The prairies. And D. Hot deserts. Which one is the answer? As for this one, whoever should call should not get it wrong. Do I have someone on the line? Elvis?
Yes.
Hey, you are back, eh?
Yes.
Good. Elvis, which one is the answer? What?
The tundra.
The tundra. Are you sure? Listen to the question well. In which of the following regions are exfoliation domes commonly found? Are you sure it is the tundra?
Yes.
No, it is not the tundra. I'm giving you another chance, Elvis.
The prairies.
Come again?
The prairies. C.
The prairies. C. No, Elvis. Okay, so do you still want to try? Then now we are allowed to B and D. So last chance, Elvis.
Humid equatorial lands.
You are wrong, Elvis. You are wrong. It is hot desert, exfoliation dome, temperature changes under physical weathering. Elvis, you have forgotten. Anyway, I know you were a good student, but probably some level of pressure, you know. All right. Let's go to the next question. Hey, this exfoliation again. Exfoliated rocks are formed as a result of weathering by, I repeat, exfoliated rocks are formed as a result of weathering by A. Temperature changes, B. Oxidation, C. Solution, and D. Plant and animals action. Which one is the answer? You call, then you tell us the answer. All right. So when feldspar changes, it becomes a clay. And these clay minerals weaken the rocks. This means that when water comes into contact with rocks, there is a reaction between hydrogen ions of the water and the ions of minerals. Okay? Yeah, I'm still on the hydrolysis. Good. Oh, sorry. All right. So not finished. These ions of water. We have another caller on the line. Please, your name. Please, what is your name?
My name is Sid Abdul Samad.
Come again.
Sid Abdul Samad.
Okay. Calling from where?
Sid Abdul Samad.
Calling from where?
Upper West.
Upper West. What is the name of your school?
Kado Senior High Technical School.
One time. What is the answer? Exfoliated rocks are formed as a result of weathering by A, temperature changes, B, oxidation, C, solution, then D, plants and animal action. Which one is the answer?
The answer is A.
A, temperature changes. Excellent. Excellent. You deserve a clap. See, my producer is clapping for you. Charlie, keep watching Joy Learning, okay?
I'm a Greek science student.
You are what student?
A Greek science student.
A Greek science. Wow. Wow. So, I think he is my last caller, okay? So, let me go to the main lesson. So, I said these ions of water and the mineral get into a series of complex chemical reactions which result in the removal of colloidal silica and the formation of a new clay mineral. Potash, feldspar, which changes to kaolin. Kaolin too is very, very important. And, we use kaolin in the making of ceramics. I believe you know ceramics. Good. Sorry. Others are pyroxene, converted to the clay minerals, chlorite, okay, or smectite, and olivine, converted to the clay mineral serpentine. Is that okay? Good. Hence, hydrolysis can be defined as the breaking away or dissolution of minerals when they come into contact with water. So you see that water runs through. Water. Water is indeed a very, major agent of chemical weathering. And thanks so much to my own Irene, always trying to ensure that my voice is smooth by providing me water. Okay. So hence, hydrolysis can be defined as the breaking away or dissolution of minerals when they come into contact with water. As someone would say, water. All right. Let's get some image to aid our understanding as far as chemical weathering is concerned. In fact, this chemical formula or sort of equation looks a bit complex, So chemical, reaction taking place by the process of hydrolysis. Once again, these are Google images. So on my left, we have 2KALSI. For this one, normally the science students. When you meet a science student, they rattle it like something. But for joke, we only deal with the surfaces. Is that okay? So, when you take this chemical formula, okay, it refers, it's like, let me clean it. Okay, it refers to potassium feldspar, all right, plus alpha water H2O. You know it. Is that okay? So, plus water. Then we have our 3H2O. Then it will act to give us kaolinite. All right? Kaolinite into brackets clay. Then plus cords. Okay? Then plus what? Ions. Quite complex. Is that okay? But I just have to understand that when we talk of hydrolysis, water really plays a role. Okay? And as we have been able to deal with it into details, I know you have understood it at that level. Is that okay? So, let's see. Oh, it means we are done with hydrolysis. Let's go to oxidation if we have enough time. Oxidation. So, oxidation is also another process of chemical weathering, as I made mention earlier. Is that okay? So, this is the reaction of a substance with oxygen. You see, the name even tells of itself. Oxidation, oxygen. It is the process that causes rust, which means that rocks can get rusty. Just as metals rust, rocks also rust. So rocks can get rusty if they contain iron. Hence, oxidation in our context here refers to the chemical decomposition of iron-bearing rocks, meaning that rocks that have iron in them. Iron-bearing rocks, when these iron-bearing rocks come into contact with atmospheric oxygen. Rainwater combined with oxygen plays a key role. Is that okay? Good. So on oxidation, iron-bearing rocks, when combined with oxygen, change from ferrous to ferric oxide, which causes the rocks to crumble more easily and eventually break down. Iron oxide is kind of brownish red in color. Brownish red in color. And this explains why some rocks look red. Is that okay? A common example is when an iron nail, this one is common in our hoods. When an iron nail is found in the soil where you will see a patch or coating of rust, to brackets, iron oxide. If the time of exposure of this nail has been long, it will be so weak that it can easily be broken. So that is that. Now, let's see. Good. We have some image on your screen. This is a rock that looks brownish red as a result of the chemical process oxidation. Oxidation. Is that okay? We have the rocks coming into contact with oxygen and reaction taking place. Okay. All right. Carbonation too is another type of chemical weathering. And in its simplest form, carbonation is the mixing of water with carbon dioxide to make carbonic acid, but not the carbon papers that, the lotto stickers use. When rainwater comes into contact with carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, a weak carbonic acid is formed. So here, CO2, carbon dioxide, plus water, H2O, then will act to give us A2CO3. That is carbon dioxide plus water giving us carbonic acid. All right. All right. Okay. So I think this is where time will allow us. In fact, here is Joy Learning. We keep bringing the lessons to your doorsteps all the way from Kokomlemle here in Accra. We encourage each and everyone to keep watching Joy Learning, especially the students. And the Form 3 students who are going to write your geography come 30th September. We wish you all the best. In fact, I must say a very big thank you to Madam Mimi, Steve, Irene, all of my producers. You are wow. And to my very brother, Benjamin Setcher, who got married not too long ago. In fact, Mr. and Mrs. Setcher, I say congratulations. Good evening to each and everyone for watching Joy Learning. I love you all. Mwah.